Good morning. I'm posting a video that is a bit off my normal video type. If you follow me, you know that I typically post about dental office marketing because that's what I do. But inevitably, I am in the field of technology and I'm always curious and following trends and different things that are interesting. 2020 has been nothing short of an interesting year. And how much more interesting will it get, I'm not to say. But I do hope that things are more positive going forward. So in this video today, what I want to talk to you about is cryptocurrency. I was first introduced to the subject many years ago, and I started mining for Bitcoin. It was just for fun. We would take a few computers, put them together, and start a mine, basically, and you're chipping away at earning Bitcoin. And it had no value. It was nothing more than really a scientific experiment and something fun to do on the weekend. Companies were literally giving away Bitcoins. Like, you could go to a website, play a game, and earn a Bitcoin. So what all started out as somewhat of a new way of thinking about digital money, or whatever you want to call it, it's been through many interesting phases. And I'll be the first to say that not everyone agrees with it. Not everyone thinks it's the right way to go. And I'm not here to make that decision either. I do have an interest in the technology. I do have a basic understanding of why and how the idea of blockchain technology can be used for all different sorts of uses. There's many different ways that technology can be used, and that's separate from cryptocurrency itself, but that's more the fundamental of it. I don't want to get too technical in this video. My point is, some very interesting things have been happening lately with cryptocurrency. Namely, PayPal is now supporting some major cryptocurrencies. I remember about 4 years ago about reading a few articles about PayPal looking at this, but it was all considered conspiracy. It was all considered, some were saying that will never happen. Some were saying, well, maybe it will. And it was just all up in the air because, again, this is cryptocurrency. This isn't real money as we know it today. But now, PayPal supporting cryptocurrency, again, a few of the major, more trusted cryptocurrencies, meaning that they've been vetted and verified. And I'm not the personal vetter, but I believe that PayPal did their research and the companies that deal with them did their research to ensure that the founding groups behind these specific cryptocurrencies are legitimate. Now, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you anything about that subject except, again, my interest in the technology points about this. And my question is, do you think this is a trend that's going to change the future? Do you think that money will be non-existent at some point, or will change paths in terms of more digital-based? If we look at it from the standpoint of digital-based payment, 95% of the transactions that we do, or at least the people that I know are using a card, are using their watch, are using their phone. So they're transferring money digitally. So it's interesting to think about, but we're already at a very digital level in terms of the way we spend money. I love talking about this subject because I've always been fascinated, for example, with the gold rush of early America, and this idea that you could go find something or find gold, basically, and it was very valuable, and it was backed, and it backed money, it backed United States currency. And I've always looked at cryptocurrency as sort of that same adventure. It was kind of a dream for entrepreneurs that say, maybe this is the future. Maybe this is going to have substantial value. And of course, it's not the same as the gold rush. They are two different things. But I think it's that same entrepreneur spirit where you have a dream. You think big about things. You want to invest in something that's going to be huge. Just imagine investing in Amazon, at the very beginning, or Apple at the very beginning. These are the thoughts that entrepreneur friends that I have think with. They think about these things. So what I'm looking at here today is the LiteCoin price. LiteCoin symbol is LTC. This is the symbol, and it's called LiteCoin. This is a specific currency that I've always been fascinated with in terms of digital cryptocurrency. I was following the group that created this over the years. I've always like reading about it and learning about it. Interestingly, in the last 24 hours, the price is the value has increased by nearly 12. It was up 12%. Now it's down to 11.87% at what I'm showing you here. And this information is from a website named Coinbase.com, which, in my personal opinion, is a legitimate place to invest in cryptocurrency. Again, I'm not making a recommendation. It is my opinion. This is a reputable company. I'm not getting anything. I don't know any of the employees there, nothing like that, just to get that out of the way. More than anything, I'm most fascinated with where the future is going now that PayPal's on board. This means that, I mean, the PayPal user base is incredibly large, global. There isn't a person I know from the tech generation that hasn't used or doesn't know about PayPal. So in my opinion, cryptocurrency was just backed in a way by one of the most substantial early payment systems of the internet. And I say early because I remember, and I've been in this industry since the late 90s, but I remember PayPal working with their support, and there was just a handful of people there, including the owners circling around and doing support calls. But obviously PayPal has grown far beyond that, far expanded and exceeded probably many expectations in terms of modern day transactions and the way we pay for things online. Now there's many options, but PayPal is one of the primary original online payment sources that were trusted. And of course, eBay brought them in, and it became an entity in the way that that was formed. So it has a lot of history, a lot of backing, a lot of people use it, is the point. So it just drives me to believe that the direction where cryptocurrency is going is interesting. And in my opinion, it's worth following and keeping an eye on, because who knows, you know, what the future will bring in relation to crypto. And I'll be the first to say this cryptocurrency, the blockchain being the technology that is behind the idea of cryptocurrency and many of its functions, is a separate thing. But the cryptocurrency idea itself, meaning money, you know, monetary value, where you can go out and buy things and exchange for things with the crypto itself, I really have no idea what the future is going to bring on that. I mean, we have a monetary system in the United States that we use. I'm also going to say 2020 has been a year of totally unpredictable things. And as we know, the future holds many things that we don't exactly know where things are going to go, but we can look at what we can see in front of us. And PayPal, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Anyhow, I would love to hear your comments below if you have any opinions about cryptocurrency. I love talking about this subject. I am by no means a genius in this subject. I am in the field of technology. I have been for many years. I followed it because I've always been curious about it. And again, the blockchain technology and the security and many of the elements of that are being used today for security and many other things that are just incredible in terms of what that technology can be used for. But again, the idea of money, you know, spending related to a digital money, this is what's always fascinated me, and that's why I follow it as well. It's just very interesting. I'd love to have discussion with you about it. I'd love to hear your ideas, your experiences, anything you've run into, things you've heard, things you've seen. I think it's worth following. I think it's, you know, I personally believe, my opinion, that cryptocurrency is not going to go away. It's only gotten more well-known, more recognized. Now, I mean, not everybody I know thinks it's a great idea. And that's why I want to talk about it, because I want to hear other people's side on what they think about this technology and the future and what it might bring. So thank you for watching today on this Friday the 13th of all days in 2020. I'm going to end at that. So wishing you a great day, a great weekend. I hope this video was somewhat entertaining for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.